Well, hey, you everyone, and welcome. I'm your friend, Art of Mana, and let's dive into this 584th stream, my friends. That is what we've got going on today. Look at that confused face over there. Chrono, how did you trip over a pair of earbuds? I'm very curious, I have to admit. Today we are going to be playing some Animal Crossing, some Mario. We might even, I don't know, play something else. Who knows? I actually don't know. Today has been an interesting day, to say the least. It struck me this morning when I said, "Oh, I am so tired." And I really wasn't feeling up to getting up. And I thought, man, maybe I'm going to delay the stream a little bit. And it's a good thing that I did do that because shortly thereafter, Ms. Mana was saying that she was not feeling very well. And this is uncommon. So I was putting on my good husband hat and doing all the good things and trying to take care of her as best I could and hanging out with Mana Sprout and yeah, so she's doing better tonight. I think she just needed a day, and so we're good on that front. And I think that now that we're on the flip side of this, and I can play a little bit of Animal Crossing with you. They're asleep, Mana Sprout and Ms. Mana. We're gonna have a good night, and we're gonna kind of hang out. So, hi Yoshi, indeed. We've got a few things that are new around here. A couple of different plugins and things like that. Some little bit of tweaks that have been going on in the background. I also am trying to figure out a few things too because I've changed up the back end, basically how I access the stream, and I'm trying to work on some CPU usage problems that I've been running into lately. But that's okay. Chrono, I got to give my own pup Samson a bath. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Okay. Welcome on in, everyone. Gosh, look who's here. Oh my gosh. I thank you so much. Of course, Chronolock jumping into the wormhole, doing his due diligence there. That was pretty cool. And we've got Dash Magnum. Oh no, Chrono, if only we could have seen this coming. Tripping over the earbuds. I love it. Dash, so good to see you there. Memory Martin, lovely to see you. Twitchy Berry, look at that. Twitchy Berry just hopping on in. Greetings to you as well. Thank you so much. Justice Mac, 12344. Tomorrow's your early Christmas? Nice. Very nice. And Carlos JJQ, welcome on in. All right. Well, we've got a nice crowd tonight. I love it. We've got some good things. So, without further ado, let me snap my fingers. If you'll join me, I would be grateful. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and snap. There we go. So this is actually a camper that came to my island yesterday, and I don't actually know. Obviously I'm going to walk out of here and things are going to happen, and this camper is no longer going to be with me, but let's talk to Robin. Robin seems really friendly. They have a little proposal. Now, I've already been talking about Ms. Mana. You should know this, Robin. But let's play for a cycling shirt. Sure, why not? Let's do this. He does, or she, he, I'm not sure, he or she. Either way, I really like Robin, actually. I think if Robin were wanting to come to the island, to Isle Mana, I would probably consider it, depending on who Robin would be kicking out. Let's chat a little bit more. Okay. So let's begin. And I'm gonna guess. Really? Oh, Memory Martin says, I believe the color around their name indicates their gender. Really? I thought the color changed a lot, but I don't know. Chrono snaps and a referee throws a flag. Nice. Thanks for snapping with me, everybody. Yeah, how is everyone tonight? And for anyone who's new around here, I hope that you feel comfortable and at home. Feel free to just cozy on in. Grab a cuppa, maybe a blanket or two, and just hang out. That's the deal. I'm Mana. I'm an E for Everyone variety streamer, focus on Nintendo, retro, on original hardware, and indie titles. And look at that! We got it! So we got a cycling shirt. Very nice. Chrono says, what do you mean illegal use of hands? Memory Martin's not sure about the color there. I don't know. Dash says, doing well. Finally beat a game I've been playing for a while, so I'm riding high from that. Nice. What game? Oh my gosh. I could maybe get an Astro dress. I could dress up like Space Channel 5, which, oh my gosh, I got to play that on stream sometime. Okay. Do I know the rules? I know them. Trust me, I know. At this point, I know them. Okay. Oof. Let's go. Let's just be a little wild. Let's go spade. Oh! 2 for 2. Someone buy me a lotto ticket. Or wait, I should probably buy a lotto ticket. Actually, no one should buy a lotto ticket right now. Okay. I got an Astro dress. Nice. Choo Choo game? Yeah, right. I haven't actually played Choo Choo game, though. Oh, nice, Dash. Jedi Fallen Order. A fantastic experience from start to finish. Highly recommended. Okay. Dash, real talk, I want to play it. I'm trying to decide when/how. One problem I have is what platform to play it on. My gaming computer is getting a little long in the tooth, and that causes problems. So if I were to get a next-gen console, I'd probably get it on there, or another new next-gen console from Sony or Microsoft. The Switch is next-gen, if you ask me. Anyway, if I did that, I'd probably get it for there because I like a good physical copy of the game. Otherwise, Steam is a good alternative. I just don't really feel like spending money on, well, anything right now. But let's see. Let's just see if Robin considers moving to our humble abode here. Let's find out. Yeah, so you don't need to leave. Think about this. Move here. That is a very serious suggestion. I do like it. You can't move. Well, I understand that. Isn't it interesting how we can look past so many of the faults because it's home, right? You know, look, I'm going to give you one more chance here. Just move. Move. Yes. Okay. All right. We're going to play a game. Let's see how it goes. Let's do it. Always with the cards. Why does every camper bring a deck of cards? Okay. I think... Robin, I love the rainbow rainbow feathers as well. It's pretty great. Okay, let's go red. Oh no! Oh darn. Our luck ran out. Dang. Yes. Yes. Memory Martin asks if I saw the Super Nintendo World Direct yesterday. Oh my goodness, everybody. That's actually a couple of things. That's one of the things I wanted to talk about Nintendo related because I did see that. And if you haven't, please do go to YouTube, look up Nintendo's YouTube channel. There you'll find this really cool direct that they made. Shigeru Miyamoto is the host, and they tour the Tokyo Nintendo World. The biggest reveal, I mean, aside from a lot of really cool and interesting things, I loved the armband usage. You could tap your power bracelet, I think it's called, and you could break bricks or unlock question mark boxes, things like that. They had amazing foods. They had this really cool tunnel you go through where you end up through optical illusions, shrinking in size. Really neat stuff. The coolest thing was at the very end, they actually talked about the fact that they are opening up Nintendo World in other locations. So I believe they said in California and Florida. So probably, you know, in the Universal Studios there in both locations. Really nice. I'm excited about that. This looks like a cool place. Oh, and Singapore. That's right. I forgot about that as well. Twitchy Berry just beat the Sephiroth challenge in Smash. Congratulations. I heard that's not easy. Of all people in Smash, Chrono says, Animate Barrel, hello. You look all fancy with that green sword. Yes, indeed, right? That's a fun new addition there. Yeah, once they open Nintendo World in California, I got to make a visit there. That would be super fun. Anime Barrel. That is a funny emote there. The other thing is I actually finally went back and watched the Indie Direct because there was an Indie Direct not long before this Nintendo World Direct. That actually started with a huge reveal that got me super excited, and that was that both, yes, both, Spelunky 1 and 2 are coming to Switch. And I got to tell you, oh, man, I could not be happier. That is something I have wanted for a long time. I knew it was sort of talked about, rumored about. To have it finally and officially revealed, super great. I cannot wait. And then they went on and shared a bunch of other games, and so many good ones. But of course, for me, the highlight was always going to be Spelunky. As soon as they announced that, that was it. And they started the Direct with that, which was super cool. But actually, I took some screenshots of a few of the games just so that I would know what I was interested in. And I'll go back and I'll share what those were. I don't remember every single one. I'm going to keep trying to talk to Robin while I wait, or while I look this up. But let's find out. Got to go past a bunch of pictures of my daughter making cookies with my parents. Okay, here we go. Ah, yes. I already see it. So, very, very valet. This looked like a fun sort of party game where you are a valet and you have to park various patrons' cars, and you're creative in how you do that. It seemed a lot like one of the cooking games. The, what is it called? Oh, shucks. I'm forgetting. There's 1 and 2. It's the... where you're the little chefs and you run around. I played this with a bunch of people. Can't think of it right now. Anyway, kind of like that. Overcooked. That's what it was. So reminds me of that. It has that sort of aesthetic, and that looks really fun. That's coming in early 2021. Tonke, I think is how you say it. Tonke or Tonche. I'm not sure if it's a k or a ch sound. This was one, I believe, is from Brazil or something like that. Somewhere along those lines. It looks like a 2D beat 'em up kind of game. That looked really neat. Very beautiful artwork. Cyber Shadow, which is made by Yacht Club Games, the makers of Shovel Knight. Now, this one is a pixel art style game that looks a lot like a couple of NES games you might know. Ninja Gaiden being one of them, probably the biggest influence. And then also, I saw some Batman in there, a little bit of the Batman game based on the first movie of the sort of new wave, you know, the one with Michael Keaton. And then there was another influence I saw, which was Shinobi. And with those 3 games, that seemed pretty cool. I know 8-Bit Dad 7DC seemed really interested in this one. So check out Cyber Shadow. That's coming out January 26th, 2021. A lot of these I'm not going to get probably for a good while. But then another one here. This one looked really cool. It's called Alba, a Wildlife Adventure. And in it, you essentially play a Harvest Moon style role where you're taking care of the environment that you're in, which is an appropriate or apt way of describing this, because you actually quite literally are trying to protect and clean your physical environment, your local surroundings and whatnot. And it's sort of a farming, but more of like a ecological kind of game. Really looked beautiful. I really liked that. I'm very curious in that one, and I have a feeling that some of our other friends, including Umbra Cuias, will be all over that game. I don't know if Robin's going to actually want to come to the island. I'm not sure I'm into it. There was a time where I was really interested in Meat Boy because I had heard such huge, wonderful accolades for this game. That was back when it was a Flash game, and then it was eventually ported to various things. Now this is Super Meat Boy Forever, available December 23rd. I've never really been into the aesthetic of either that game or The Binding of Isaac. I do like tough as nails platformers somewhat. I prefer a good platformer that's balanced, but games like Celeste I thought was really good. Meat Boy, I think now might best be described as something that initiated a genre, but probably there are better examples now. That's coming from someone who's never played any of the Meat Boy franchise and really doesn't know what he's talking about. At the end of the day, it's just the aesthetic doesn't appeal to me, although I did still screenshot it because I was interested. Kind of similarly, Grindstone is out on Apple Arcade, and that looks cool. I like the art aesthetic somewhat, but then kind of am turned off by some of it. So it's sort of a puzzle game that looks like in this almost Adventure Time-esque world. Anyways, I've decided probably to pass on it, although I could play it on my Apple Arcade subscription and then, go from there. When the post was around, this looked like a neat game. Very interesting. I don't know much about it. It just has this really beautiful aesthetic. When the past was around, there we go. It's by Chorus Worldwide Games, and it's available now, actually. I believe it's a point-and-click adventure, if I remember correctly. Don't really remember, but those are the ones that are really interested me. What about you? To confirm, Robin is a female snooty villager. I tend to like my snooty villagers, but okay. I'm going to just assume Robin does not want to come to my island. So Robin, it was really nice hanging out with you. I got to say, I'm going to take a selfie here with you because I think you're a pretty cool bird. And I gotta say, I love that tail. So there we go. Anyways, yeah. So cheers. And yeah, nice meeting you. Memory Martin asks if The Binding of Isaac has been released on Switch yet. And honestly, I can't remember. I think it has. But I'm not sure either. Speaking of, you know how I've always talked about Chugga Conroy? Well, he has a second channel called The Runaway Guys. He plays multiplayer games with two other YouTube friends. Guess what game they're playing right now? Towerfall? Anyway. Yes, and yeah, Chrono says, oh, indeed, Memory Martin does look good with a green sword. Legend of Mana, Memory Martin's Awakening. So one other thing I'll just share here while I'm at it. This is kind of cool. So I with super rare games and limited run games, I'll pick up games from time to time, and it's always fun. And it's always a surprise when I get a box because I don't remember exactly what it was. Sometimes these games get mailed 6 months after I've made the purchase. And I found that I tend to collect a lot of indie games on the Switch. My Switch library is pretty large. Right now, I've put a freeze on buying any new games because of being only in a part-time position. Lots of uncertainty around all of that. However, I'm getting games coming in, which is really nice. It's sort of like making the transition a little bit easier. So I got my latest. This is my super rare games, my latest. Now I've taken it out of the cool bubble wrap here. And maybe you can just make out what it is. Maybe. But there we go, my friends. This is Ghost of a Tale. I have been really interested in this one for some time. And it did come with, of course, the super rare game sticker. And I got a pack of cards, very much like limited run games. This game is one that I've wanted to play. It's actually one I think was on my Steam wish list for a long time. I may still want to get it on Steam eventually because I don't know how graphically this will hold up on the Switch. And it does seem like a game that has really beautiful graphics that maybe at some point playing it on the PC might be a thing I might do, because I have a feeling I'm really going to like this. It's sort of Legend of Zelda-esque. You play as a little mouse whose head is obscured by the super rare sticker. And you are a minstrel mouse. You've got a little lute, or yeah, I believe it's a lute that you carry around on your back. You go around, you have to take on various baddies of different ilk and things like that. Phantom Rose, thank you so much. Very Red Wally, indeed, Dash, indeed. That was one of the things that appealed to me. In fact, let's go ahead. We're gonna We're gonna just open this up on stream. Why not? You're gonna get a special limited. Oh, I just broke the sticker. It's the sticker. The sticker's broken. These are all hand wrapped, hand individually packaged, and things like that. I really do appreciate seeing some of the really cool Twitter posts where Super Rare Games actually shows people who are bagging these. I'm gonna be good. I can be a pack rat when it comes to pack rat, get it? When it comes to my packaging. So we'll throw that out. I'm wondering though if I might have a use for this, because this is actually the perfect size for a Switch game. I might actually throw that in with some of our various mailing and envelopes and things, because that could come in handy if I'm ever selling a game or something like that. Here we go. Super Rare Games, their card. Thank you for your purchase. This is kind of the usual shebang there. Just whoa, that was interesting. My green screen doing some weird things. Love this. That sticker there has the game in the background. Oh, that's so cool. This is the card pack. Let's maybe look at that real quick. We're gonna open this up. Hand wrapped indeed. Yeah, no, they actually have individual people who bag these up with all of the various things. They're pretty low runs. This one only was live for a few days, and then they sold through all of the stock that they had projected to have. So here we go. The first thing that we have is just this little card here. So there we are. That one's sort of the game, I guess. Super Rare Games, kind of cool. We've got Ravik of Miglar. Magpies are keepers of truth. Ravik's duty to witness the lives of low creatures. Tilo is the first in many years to pique her curiosity rather than her appetite. That's kind of cool. We've got Caroled Red Whiskers. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's our next card. Caroled Red Whiskers. I love that. Captured when his ship ran aground, Caroled spent years in jail. The pirate has no love for mice, but Tilo will need Carol's help if he's ever to find Mara. And then, ooh, this is beautiful. I love that. And then this is the fancy card there. I love how that looks. Super cool. And I suppose super rare. So there's that. Those are the cards and the sticker. And then we'll go ahead and open this up, and I'll also read the back of the game here for you, so that we can do this together on stream. I hope you enjoy stuff like this. I like doing stuff like this from time to time. I'm thinking about maybe streaming this too, or maybe doing some YouTube with it. This is limited or Super Rare Games, which is out of the UK, so we have a PEGI rating on it, PEGI 12. So it's a little more edgy than Mario, let's say, but it still is appropriate, is what I've heard. So here we go. Ghost of a Tale follows a courageous minstrel mouse named Tilo on a perilous quest to escape the dungeons of Dwindling Heights. Keep and discover the fate of his true love, Mara. Oh, sorry, Dwindling Heights Keep. There we go. I was like, what? And discover the fate of his true love, Mara. Set in a medieval world where rats rule over all other creatures, Ghost of a Tale weaves an epic yet intimate story combining elements of classic adventure, action RPG, and exploration with a rich and highly immersive visual style. Armed with a mouse's talent for stealth, agility, and disguise, and a minstrel's talent for music, you'll explore the decaying keep from its expansive woodlands and lakeshore to its spider-infested catacombs, evading its many dangers and discovering its most ancient secrets. It's and this is one of the things I also love. Look at that. We have ourselves a manual, my friends, and what a gorgeous inside printed cover sheet. I'm going to take that manual out so that we can get a better look at it, but here we go. Of course, this is green screen. It's not the best to show it, but I love the little artwork on the card. It's matching the same as on the front of the case, but or is it? It sort of is and sort of isn't. It's much more green. Anyways, It's cool. A manual? Whoa! When was the last time I've seen that, Chrono says. Right? Dash says this would be fun to be streamed. I might throw this in like at the at the end of doing a bunch of Zelda or something like that. So here we go. Here's our manual. Oh, and it's lovely. Oh wow, this is great. Oh, in the beginning was the green flame, a force without conscience, consuming all in its path. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. I'll give you a few more. Look at this is the story right here. Oh, this is cool. Look at that. We've got our location. I mean, this is a well-designed manual. I love this. Oh, this is cool. And that's it. That's the instruction booklet or the manual. Gotta say, stuff like this just, it gets me going. This is the kind of stuff I love to collect. I don't need much more than this, but Chrono says I can see lots of care was put into that. Indeed, I agree. I agree. Yeah, it does appear, just as you say, that there was care, there was love put into this, and I always appreciate that. So that's Ghost of a Tale. It's a game that I'm very interested to play. I've had on my radar for a while. I have not played it. I had it on wish lists. I was debating about picking it up digitally. So glad I waited, because when it was available to order a physical copy, I was able to do that. And there you have it, everybody. That's my copy of Ghost of a Tale. And I suppose while I'm at it, I'm just going to go ahead and chuck a few things. So I'm going to put this screen up. Some of my wrappers had fallen, so I want to just get these in the trash. Look. What does that sound? I'm doing ASMR now, apparently. Okay, one moment. Let me pick up the bubble wrap that fell, too. Okay, got that. And we'll chuck this. And that is there and done. It's in the trash, and we are good. Okay. Hey, Mana, any chance you could open your gates? I'm not giving you Mana Sprouts prezzies, but I got something for you today. Ooh. Well. Curious. Apparently, my Game & Watch is coming. I didn't expect to find one. Nice! Did you order it? I have heard that there are some Game & Watch stock restockings, so that's good. That's good. I'm really happy because it's something I would hope would be more available for people. Luckily, nothing warms my heart more than the sight of a perfect little snowflake dancing through the air. It would probably stay in its box. Really? Okay. So you wouldn't play it, or you don't have an interest in playing it, or I'm curious. I understand, especially from a collector's perspective. I tend to always open things that I have. I'm not above purchasing a second copy of something to preserve in box if it's just hard to pass up. A good example of that would be my Xena N64 game. I found one complete in box, sealed, for $10, and I already had the game, but I thought for $10 to get a sealed N64 game, that's pretty cool. On the 18th day of Christmas, Tomek gave to me 18 cats a mewing. That's Firestorm Dragon, in case you don't know. Rayo Will, welcome on in. How are you? Saw the announcement about Ms. Mana. I know this won't help IRL, but I hope she gets well soon. Oh my gosh. Memory. Oh, I remember you saying you wanted this the other day, so I got some for you. What? What? Okay. 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 Okay, this is for Ms. Mana. Let's open this up. You are the best, Memory Martin. Oh my gosh. And a Paperboy cap. Yeah! Oh, I love it. Thank you so much. And a cat tower. That's funny. 18 cats a mew. Alright, we're going to wear that. And Dash says, ooh, now there's a real collector's item. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Very thoughtful indeed. Agreed. I will go ahead and open my gates, Memory Martin, since you said you wanted to bring some things over. I will not say no. Actually, we could open our gates to a few folks if you'd like to come on over and we can kick it with KK before the night is over. Let's do that. I don't have any blush emotes available. Oh no. Well, you've got mine, right? Okay, I want visitors via online play. Oh, you are a sub. That's true. Oh, thank you so much.
Gonna leave this here again.
So yeah, I don't know if you noticed, everybody. Just want to point out that that's been left. Hey, one of my things is not working. It seems. There's supposed to be a subscription doohickey thing. Oh, I wonder if... Huh. That's weird. Also, I'm getting weird lighting things. I don't know what's going on here. Let's do that. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, I was supposed to have the little chat. It's not happening. Why is it not happening? I don't know. Huh. A lot doesn't appear to be happening right now, actually. Let's see if this works. If I go like this. Well, that works way up there. Anyways, I don't know. Callie, thank you so much. Callie Vandalid has gifted or has subscribed with Prime 4 months. Thank you so much for doing that. Really appreciate that. And thank you so much for sharing. I always find that the Prime subscriptions are really meaningful. You gotta work to give those out. You know, you gotta actually go and visit and everything like that. And it just means a lot when you are willing to share that with me and take the time to come and bring that by. So thank you so much, Gallia. I hope you're having a great day. And yeah, let's keep up the good work, I suppose. Dodo Airlines, named for a bird that can't fly. I know. Well, technically named for a bird that is no longer in existence, but we don't have to, work on that.
Everything transpired has done so according to my design. It was I who allowed your rebel friends to subscribe to your channel.
Animate Barrel. That was a classy move. Thank you so much for gifting Memory Martin that subscription. That means a lot. Oh my goodness. And Memory Martin is super excited right now. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. Gally says, I'm doing well. Got a bunch of essays to write for grad school due tomorrow, so I've got to get that done. Hey, I understand that. No worries. No worries. Dash says, woot, more sub hype. Indeed. I agree. Cool. Well, I hope that those go really well. Man, yeah. That's writing essays. Let me tell you, I actually I've kind of found myself in this weird stage where I've almost missed it. Like I was sitting there and I'm like, huh. I kind of want to just write essays. I want to just sit down and have to get all my thoughts out on paper and just, that's all I got to do. I kind of need to do that, I think. One of these days, I'm just going to have to write something. And not for Twitch, not for anything really, just for me. Like a research project, really. Something where I actually do some deep dives. Oh my gosh! What? No way! Oh man, Animate Barrel, thank you so much for gifting Chrono a sub as well. That is so awesome. Gally says, Chrono 2 done today, 2 to do tomorrow. It's the start of the quarter, so there's been 1,000 pages of reading the past 2 weeks, lol. Oh my goodness, this is exciting, everybody. Thank you so much. As an aside, what do you think of the new alert scheme and interactive gifts and chat? I know, Dash, you had given me some suggestions. I've been kind of trying to take those into account. Bikini, welcome! I don't know why, but I'm suddenly craving McDonald's French fries. You know what? Sometimes, oh my gosh, a McDonald's French fry, like that's just comfort food. Oh, I missed. Darn. Sub hype, sub hype.
Everything that has transpired has done so according to my design. It was I who allowed your rebel friends to subscribe to your channel.
Thank you so much, Animate Barrel. 6 months of subscribing. Holy guacamole. All of the subs today, that just, wow. Thank you. It feels like Christmas. And I really appreciate that. Oh, thank you. Galley and Animate Barrel, thank you so much. And then to those of you who received subs, seriously, Memory Martin and Chrono, you are such staples of this community that it really means a lot that you're receiving those from Animate Barrel. I really appreciate that. Ho ho holy guacamole. Nice. I like that. Subs are back on track. My Christmas cheer was censored. Oh no, Animate Barrel. Really? I don't see that. Oh, that's funny. That was weird. Huh. I don't know why that would be, but okay. Anyway, yeah. Galley says... or wait a minute. Hold on a second. Galley says... Chronolock, most of the books were interesting, thankfully. One was a slog, though. Anywho, I'm out. Have a nice night, y'all. Thank you so much for the sub again. Thank you for coming by. Good luck with everything. Best of luck. I really hope that all of your writing goes well. Your mind is clear. God bless you. And may it be a productive day tomorrow. Peace. I'm so happy I have this Paperboy cap, by the way. Thank you so much. I suppose I'm just gonna bury that again because I gotta go clear out my inventory. Uh-oh, Animate Barrel causing trouble over here. No, it's actually the Automod. Yep. Did I play Age of Calamity yet? Chrono, I have played a little of Age of Calamity, but no, I have not played much. I haven't played any, really, I think, since I played, what, a couple levels on stream? But it is on my list to just enjoy. What have I done? To be honest, actually, I found myself playing my Game & Watch the other night. That was a lot of fun. Just playing the original Mario. Why not? Ooh, all right. Oh, I'm so excited to play this too. Oh, I can't wait. That just is super excited. Should we go into the garden? Should we? Sure. Let's go into the garden. Or really the quad. Go into the garden. I'll drag you into the quad. You know, I don't know, those of you who also have the game, if you'd like to come, we can go and kick it with KK. I also need to go to Resident Services and get rid of, sorry, and check in. I got to go to my home to get rid of some things, but I got to go to Resident Services to check in and get my daily Nook miles. Hey there, Memory Martin. How are you doing? Welcome to the show. Maybe? I'm not hearing Memory Martin. Hold on a second. Let me restart Discord. Sometimes this is a thing that happens. Okay, we're going to go ahead and restart. We'll just completely end the task. Dash says, sure, let me boot up my Switch. Nice. Very good. Very good. And I can't really stay up too late tonight for a number of reasons. But one is that I do actually have something early in the morning tomorrow. And I'm also trying to get into better sleep patterns and habits. But I would like to get a little bit of Mario in tonight. So I think we'll hang out in voice chat, see how things go, and then I'll probably hop in there. Memory Martin, you there? Why can I not hear Memory Martin? I see Memory Martin's chatting, but I can't hear Memory Martin. Let me go to my user settings in Discord. Aha! That's why. You there?
Yes.
Yes, you are. Cool, we fixed it. All right.
Yep. I'm like, I know sometimes my mic can't pick up, like, which is weird because it's literally my headset mic, but yeesh.
Yeah, no, it wasn't you. It was me. It was really Discord. Discord had changed what my output was, so it had it going to my monitor, which isn't going to do much good anyways, but whatever.
Oh, yeah, because I was like, I wonder if chat heard me when I was talking to Yoshi just then.
Yeah. And no is the answer, unfortunately, but that's okay.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured. I drift.
Yeah, I've got a setup where basically Discord, well, really anything that I want to go to the stream, I can hear it because I use voice meter. But anyway,
Yeah.
How are
Yeah,
you?
I'm doing great. Great. There we go. I can word. Although I found out this is really weird. So I was going to pay like I said in the Discord, I'm registering for classes. So I went to go pay the bill, but I saw it was higher than when I went 2 years ago, and I realized for some reason, even though like I did my checklist for like to make sure that everything was right and I didn't have to change anything, I was set for out of state. Even though they never gave me a question for like if I'm in state or out of state or whatever, and I'm like, because I checked the proof of residencies and it said not received, and I'm like, wait, what? But they still have my high school diploma on file, which shows that I'm still in that I graduated from there and my address is still the same. Like what? So now I gotta call the registrar Monday, so that's great.
Oh, fun.
Nope.
Oh gosh. Well, I'm glad that at least you've got a plan on how to handle it. Stuff like that is weird. In fact, actually, funny story, a similar thing, kind of, for my current job. And Mike John Gaming, welcome on in.
Hi, Mike.
Dash, no dodo code, it's just friends, so you can just find me via a friend. No, so for my current job, they looked at my work and education history. They asked for, where I went. I gave them all that information. And then they have this sort of national clearinghouse where they go through and check to make sure that what you say is true and accurate. So they were doing that, and they said, well, this is odd. Your school has your name, year, and date of graduation all matching up. However, it's the completely wrong social security number and an address. And I'm like, what?
Weird.
So I called up, and it turns out they did this data transfer, and some of the records had gotten messed up. However, it's really annoying because I have to basically give them all kinds of information and fax them all this stuff, and it's just a big pain. So thankfully my employer said, it's okay, no worries, we trust you. Like, we'll, it's not critical for this position anyways. So, I'm still working on that. But yeah, it's like, come on, that stinks.
Wow.
So, I feel your pain.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of funny. I remember a story my American history teacher told us. So I think it was either her dad or her granddad was going to enlist in the military or something, and he was sitting there waiting, and they weren't calling on him, even though they said he was going to be called on soon or whatever. So he finally goes up to ask what's going on. It turns out, it just so happened there was someone with the exact same, like, every single detail aside from like name and date of birth and stuff. Someone with that had a record, and they thought it was him.
Oh no.
Yeah.
These things. I mean, it's just wild. But hey, it's it's the human side of record keeping and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Tron asks if it is okay if he can join the chat, or we in general. Sure. You know what I'm gonna say right now is, for right now, whomever would like to join in. I'm gonna drag Dash and drag Mike Tron. Hey guys.
Dash and Mike. Hi.
Thank you.
Oh man, where are you? I just realized I'm just like walking around your island.
Oh, that's fine. Feel free. I'm sorry, I didn't actually greet you at
Wander while you wonder.
Exactly. I'm at Blathers
Okay.
doing my
Hi, Marina.
fossil assessment.
Oh my gosh, I still need it. One of the pictures I meant to draw before the interview, I totally ran out of time for it, was Molly and Marina together. And I was like, oh, I totally messed up on that. I had no time. So I was working on a bunch of other stuff.
Oh, no worries.
Just like now, I'm like slightly backlogged on like the art I was gonna do on streams until I said, I'm like, okay, I'm having like really bad lag with them, so I'm gonna stop the art streams for now until I can get another monitor to project it onto there.
That can be handy.
Oh,
Yep.
your town is open, Mana?
Yes,
Oh,
Mike
Renee.
Trent. It is.
Yep.
Feel free to come on
What you
by.
got for me, girl? What you doing?
On my way.
All right.
Yes, what are you doing?
And I'm gonna
Iron Garden bench. I already know how to do that. I got
boost
that from
a couple things
Arnold,
here.
yeah. Oh, or I don't. Okay.
Dash, I feel like one thing I'm trying to be really cautious of is for all those folks who maybe haven't had the opportunity to watch the Mandalorian season finale.
Right.
But oh my gosh, can we just like geek out and go ee?
All right now, all together now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm personally not really talking about it until Monday, I think.
That's a good good rule for him.
Dang it, the able sister just
But
close.
yeah, I enjoyed it quite a bit too.
Yep.
What? Oh, you got some cosmos growing in your dirt path right by the Evil Sisters.
I will have to fix that.
Yes. So I was like, where's the path? Where's everything? It's so funny, 'cause, like, when I saw Marina's knit hat, that's the exact one that Molly has. For like a split second, I thought Marina was Molly, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's not right.
All right, I am on my way.
Sweet.
And Mana, is it okay if I can request a prayer so that I can feel a lot better?
Absolutely. If you want to leave it just at that, that's fine. If you want to give any specifics, you're welcome to. But yeah.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but unfortunately I did catch it. But I am recovering from my cold, so yeah.
So to be clear, you caught COVID?
I did, but I am still recovering from my cold.
Okay.
I can still eat, I can still taste and smell, so at least that's the least of my worries, but all my vitals and stuff are good, so I'm still healthy.
Okay.
You're just
trying to
hoping you
keep it
stay
tush.
asymptomatic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna right now just dear God, please I pray for my brother Mike Chan here that he might make a full recovery and might be under the care of wise doctors and physicians and nurses and all healthcare professionals. That those who encounter Mictron, in order to help them, might have wisdom and insight and clarity during those visits, and might be able to make sure that he has the best care that he can have. And for a quick recovery, this I pray. Amen.
Thank you. Yeah, I
Amen.
just have the nasty cold, but everything else is good. The doctor said yesterday when I was at the clinic that I'm still healthy and stuff, so that's a win-win right there.
Good, 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 good.
I haven't outchecked, thankfully. I could still taste and smell, so that's good.
Okay. Oh,
Just keep getting plenty of rest and drink your fluids. And
Yep, I just chugged down the whole thing of Gatorade. I have my fan. So yeah, other than that though, I could still walk and I could still. Oh, thank you, animated barrel. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay from the cold, but I am burning up, but not that much. But it is nice and cool in my headquarters, which is the basement, so
okay.
I'm good.
Gotcha. Oh,
But
all right.
on the
Well,
bright side,
mm-hmm.
on the bright side though, at least I'm home for Christmas and not working at Target where I work now because gosh darn forbid that people are just big meanies. I'm trying to
Yeah.
keep it as family friendly as
It's
possible.
a good way of putting
Yep.
it. It's fair.
retail.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
It's a rough
I am
business.
so glad I don't work at McDonald's anymore.
I mean, don't get me
Mm.
wrong. Don't get me wrong. I love Target. I love it. It's a lot better job than what I had when I moved here. But there was 2 people who caught it, so I'm the 3rd one. But hopefully it's the last.
oof. Okay. Okay.
But
Oh my gosh. Oh.
I just
Electron.
got a gift. So are you crazy?
And
You
an
madman!
Thank you so much.
madman!
A couple of things really quickly. I just want to attend to chat here. Well, welcome Orange Trout, and also welcome to Elijah is really really tired, which by the way is basically the most perfect name I can think of. I love it.
Orange trout.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Chungus? Oh, goodness.
So I want to let Animate Barrel know that I sent you a whisper with my friend code, so that you can add me. Just let me know if your username on the Switch is different than Animate Barrel, because sometimes things like that happen, and I don't accept just random things like that. In terms of Elijah is really, really tired, I like to kind of get to know people a little bit before inviting them first time to the island. But if you're interested, and for everyone who's new around here, by the way, I'm just going to do a quick introduction. I'm Mana, an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer. I focus on Nintendo, retro and original hardware, and indie titles. I really emphasize a positive community, one where everybody lifts each other up, and one where we grow and learn together around this shared interest of video games. Tonight, I've got a few friends here in the chat. I don't know that we're going to be doing a lot on the island, just FYI. But if you want to join in the future, just stick around, hang out, chat with us, and we'll go ahead and
Whoa,
get to know one
what
another.
is, sorry to interrupt you, but what is orange trout? What do you think of loan sharks? Whoa.
Not entirely certain where Orange Trout is going with this, but we've got a lot of mods that are ready, so
Do we want to issue
Throw
a
the
warning?
hammer!
I think we'll issue a warning, which is Orange Trout. I'm not quite sure where you're coming from with this, but wait, what is this? Elijah's really, really tired. It says, yes, family-friendly content, a place where there is no possible way that someone can swear and get banned. Not entirely sure what that means.
Neither do I. Neither do I.
So just to blanket address this, and then I think we can move on and get to know one another a little more. Yeah, I try to keep things very positive and uplifting. Hey, we've got ourselves a raid as well, which I'm gonna address in just
Ooh.
a moment here. But oh my gosh, we've got all kinds of people coming and chatting. Well, you know what? I'll address everyone rating, and then we'll address the introductions one more time. My goodness. Okay, music by Styx. Thank you so much for that raid, Michael and Sasha, and Son of Lazarus. Thank you so much. I love it. All the emotes are happening here. I love it. I love it. I love it. Welcome on in, Raiders. Yes, that is really exciting. How are you doing? Music by Styx. What is up? What were you working on? Probably jamming, I'm guessing. Let's do a shout out. Music by Styx. And welcome to everyone who's coming on in. I really appreciate it. Some good beats, some good jams tonight, I'm hoping. So for everyone coming on in, doing some drumming today. Nice. Welcome. Well, I've
Ooh,
just given
drums.
I've just given
Let's
Keaton
go.
something that he had lost. So that's exciting.
It's a
And
shiny
I
part,
am
too.
Mana. I'm an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro on original hardware, and indie titles. We keep things family-friendly around here, by which I mean we want to keep this an appropriate place for everyone, be kind and supportive of one another, lift one another up, and grow together as we. Oh my gosh, Sasha, thank you so much. And Scooter, thank you so much for that host. Sasha for that sub and that follow. Holy moly. Wow.
Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
Thank you. And like that, we want to build one another up around this shared interest and passion for streaming. So thank you so much. Yeah. In terms of kind of what to expect here, I do believe in not just sort of insta banning people unless there's really good cause. So if you are still working or building habits to avoid things like a slip up or whatnot, please know that I'm not going to just instantly ban you for that. Please don't abuse that fact. I do have on my website, artofmana.com, a complete list of guidelines. You can see more there. It explains what I expect and also why I do what I do. And it's under guidelines. It's also linked in the boxes below. But if you wouldn't mind, just if you are in the habit of swearing, sometimes people will use acronyms. I actually do prefer people to not use acronyms that are typically associated with a swear, because in our mind, we then read it that way, if that makes sense. So anyways, yeah, welcome on in, everyone. I really appreciate that. Sasha, thanks again for that sub and follow right off the bat. Holy guacamole. So we're playing a little bit of Animal Crossing. I've got with me some friends here in the chat. We've got Dash Magnum.
Hello.
Memory Martin.
Yes.
And Mike John Gaming.
Hello there.
And we're gonna kick it with KK in a moment. I don't know. Is now a good moment?
Oh, we literally just went to the arcade.
I was. Oh, you know what?
Arcade time.
You know what? Go ahead and
Woohoo!
do that. I'm actually going to. I'm gonna add animate barrel because I forgot I was gonna do that. Should I join you in the arcade? Are you messing up my arcade? Just kidding.
No, I'm just trying to get a high score on the baseball pinball.
Perfect.
Ooh,
I
triple
love
score.
your
Let's go.
Celebi emo, especially the fact that it's the shiny one. I hope we get shiny Celebi like in one of the main games at some point. 'Cause that's not fair.
I don't animate barrel. I do not know.
Wait, what?
Animate barrel. If you could let me know, maybe through a whisper, what your username is, that would be super.
Okay.
Ooh, you got holiday pay?
Oh,
Let's
okay,
go. Way to go, Scoot.
There we go. That's why.
Oh,
Oh, you did
shit.
send it. Okay. Thank you. I've just added you as a friend there. So thank you for your patience. I did not know that was you. So that's been sitting in the queue for a long time. And now I have gone in. I don't know if anyone else here are actually people that I know, but there we are. That's what we got. Okay, we'll go back. People are. How could I not know? All right. Scooter is back. Scooter says something. Scooter.
Scooter, are you home or are you just waiting
excuse me.
for the car to defrost again? Because I'm hoping you're home.
I wish I could join. Yeah, you can
Oh,
join if you'd
drat!
like.
I just lost my high score. No.
No, bummer.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna learn a honeycomb wall real quick.
nuts.
Whoever, Dash
just
Magnum, are you the one with the beard?
Yes, I am the one in blue.
Well, my friend, you have won the OK Motors game, believe it or not. You actually cut
Uh,
a score.
did?
Oh yeah. How was that?
Dude,
I
how?
wish you could actually win something from
just
it.
kept
Yeah.
just kept pushing buttons.
Yep.
It's button
Button
mashing.
mash.
It's so good. Oh my
Did you
gosh.
guys hear about the Nintendo, the Mario items that are coming for next year?
I don't know that I
I can't
have.
remember.
Yeah, and that's
Were they
I
announced like with
believe.
the 35th anniversary thing like
Yeah,
forever ago?
this was a while back. I think it was for one of Animal Crossing's direct or one of them.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
For
remember
next
that.
year, they're gonna have the Mario like items in Animal Crossing New Horizons, which I
Yeah.
hope that we get.
No! Oh, don't tell me it was me. Did I get kicked off? I think I got kicked off.
Biscuits.
sorry, memory.
There's a
Oh.
slight chance I might have to go down to my mom's office, so I might have to get off voice. Well, I have to get on voice chat on my
Memory
phone.
Martin. Ah.
So sorry.
Let's
Oh.
see.
No.
Oof. Okay.
Are you gonna
Well,
start
thankfully, I
it?
still just have the prezzies in my pocket, so I don't have to freak out about that.
We
And I get tickets. Of course I do. Miles, whatever.
Did I get my two
we
fishies? Yes, I
will-
did.
Let's see.
You're
Oh,
gonna.
but I have to rewarn the garden bench.
Okay. Last time, please ensure that your internet is stable. Memory Martin, we'll try this one more time. And-
Yeah, let me try this one more time, and if it doesn't work, then I'll just go downstairs real quick. It'll take me like 2 seconds. to go
what
downstairs.
you know, maybe just plan on that because I know we've gone down this before.
Yeah.
Just makes it
I'll
easier
do
to
that
make sure it
right
works.
Yeah, I'll be back in like 2 seconds.
Oh, have
Okay.
a good night for Sasha.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I just
Take
noticed
care.
that. So yeah, thank you so much for
May
the
the force
follow.
be with you, young
Thank
Jedi.
you for the subscription. Thank you for coming in. Music by Six, thank you for the raid and to trust your community here with me. I really appreciate that. And for just for the sake of letting you all know, if you need to go to bed, I know it's it's late stream and whatnot, so don't feel obligated to stick around. If you can't, I really appreciate the raid. I hope that you all go check out Music by Sticks. We've got a lot of lovely family-friendly streamers. Familyfriendly.live is a great resource for anyone who wants to see more. And that was interesting. Did you see that, everyone? I hadn't finished that, but people, anyway. But yeah, so thank you so much, Sasha, and I hope to see you again soon. And thanks for saying ciao, everyone. Have an amazing day, night. Take care. Dash, the other day I tweeted you, but for the sake of everyone else here who may not have seen that, I swear that I saw you at my training for my new job.
Oh, right. Ain't that something?
It was so weird. I just couldn't believe it. I heard him. He was behind me first. Like he came into the room. He was one of the trainers, and he was sitting at a computer station behind me. And he just started talking, and it was like the way that his inflections were, just everything about it. I mean, his voice carried very similar to yours. And then I look around.
That's the part that I find really, really eerie. It's like looking like me, like, there's just some people, who kind of look alike,
Right.
sounding alike. Like, Oh no.
Yeah.
It's time. My long-awaited enemy has arisen. I
It's-
must go.
It's Shadow Dash. But it was so uncanny.
Mirror
And
universe.
then I look around and I'm like, there he is. And
Wow.
of course, in my mind, you will always look like your Halloween costume as a red shirt from Star Trek.
Right.
But yeah, I was like, holy moly, this is uncanny. So
That is a hoot. Thank you for. I'm glad you shared that with me because that gave me a good laugh that day.
good. Oh man.
Love it.
Let me see here.
Well, welcome back, Memory Martin.
There we go. Hi. Okay.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hi.
welcome
Alright,
back.
I'm on the 5G. I'm downstairs. So
Sweet.
Come back.
Thank you. Yeah, it's just hey, internet is strange, and this game can get very finicky.
It is.
So I try to, I feel like what is it that Nintendo says about playing Smash Brothers online? They say, we strongly encourage you to use a wired connection and like all these things. I need to get like a list of things, like you can sign off. You have a wired connection. You have to have this download speed and this upload speed, and it can't be
It's
windy
tricky.
or below 30 degrees outside. You can't be near a tree.
It can't be the second Tuesday of the month.
Right.
Yeah. It's so funny because I remember. So I have one of my cousins lives right by the border, the Florida Georgia border, and when they this is way before all of this. So they came down with their Switch to play Smash, and we were literally sitting right next to each other, like in the open kitchen, and we were lagging.
Of course. Oh well. It's funny stuff, this internet. Scooter,
Gets
yes,
you every time.
you are welcome. If you, it does, you're welcome to join in the voice chat if you'd like. One thing that we'll have to just find out is if there's a lot of road noise. I'll have to ask you to use text or well, I guess you're driving, so you can't do push to talk. We'll have to see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But yeah, presuming that it's at least a decent connection, we can try our hand at it.
Man, are you like talking or something? Or is someone talking or something?
What?
Like in game?
Huh?
No, I'm just waiting for. Someone else is arriving. That's probably what it is. Dash is arriving right now.
Oh,
Yep.
That's it.
Welcome
Or
back.
No, it can't be Scooter. I don't know. It's someone.
Yeah. Hey, there's Scooter. All right, let me drag Scooter into the Discord. Scooter, you're live. Oh, or not.
No.
Scooter, you're live.
Hello?
Hello. How are you?
Hello.
Good. Good.
You sound like you're in a car waiting for it to defrost. Is this?
I told you I was.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Fair's
This is
fair.
radio.
It's yeah.
I don't- It honestly makes me feel like Smokey and the Bandit, like CV radio talk. Like, honestly. One of my all-time favorite movies from a kid. Love Jackie Gleason's performance in that movie.
Oh yeah, that's a classic movie.
I've never seen it. I have to admit.
I would recommend it.
it.
Yeah.
Man, I would be happy to send you my copy so you can watch it. I totally would, because it's well worth watching. It's a classic.
Okay. Hey, I've just dragged Mars in here, and I have to admit, I actually don't know. Mars is Animate Barrel?
Who?
Maybe Mars.
I think.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure Beryl said that like their Switch was Mars.
Okay.
I can't.
Yeah, no, because my Switch is M and I'm 99 and I'm Mars. And
It's-
Beryl.
I'll just
Okay.
never know.
Oh, you're Mars. Hello.
Yeah, I saw you were coming in, and I'm like, is 99 Beryl? Because that's the only person I could think of. Coming over.
Process elimination.
Well, welcome.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that this is, I believe, your first time in the voice chat, right?
I think so. I can't remember, but yeah, I think so.
Right on. Well, nice to put I guess a voice to a name anyway. One of many. Yeah, lovely to have you.
I'm generally just like very private, and so everything's very generic and big.
Like Agent X or something like that.
99.
99.
From Get Smart.
Oh,
Agent 99. There you go.
Actually, is that
Party
really
like
how you
it's
got your name?
1999.
Yeah, I got it from
Ba-
Get Smart.
ba-
Yeah.
Nice.
Ba- ba-
Love
da.
Get Smart. So
I
good.
actually have never watched that.
Oh, it's good. Now there
I've
is a
seen
movie remake
bits and
that's
pieces of the movie.
Oh yeah, the one with Steve Carell in it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's
And The
not
Rock
bad.
and
It's not bad. It's not as good as
mean-
the original show, I would say.
You know, it's funny to me because I actually had a good talk with one of my coworkers about remakes and stuff like that, and we had a pretty good understanding like what makes a good remake. And there's only a few movies out there that really pull it off. And I think one, for example, is The Karate Kid with Jaden Smith and.
Oh, that was a good movie. That was
Yep.
a good movie. Ooh,
My only problem with it is why are you calling it The Karate Kid when it's Kung Fu?
yeah.
That's my only big complaint about that movie. But I get it, marketing. Because if you call it the Kung Fu Kid, it's not going to make as much money.
Kung Fu
A
Kid.
gift.
8-Bit Dad 7DC, welcome on in, by the way. Lovely to see you.
What's this, Mars? There you go.
Yeah, so everybody, why don't we take advantage of the fact that we're all in here? Let's head up to KK
Oh,
Slider.
you didn't have to, Mars.
What?
Wait, what was it?
An ice wand.
No. Seriously? That's awesome.
It's so cute.
Holy cow. Let it go. Let it go.
Oh, no.
I have
By the
been
way,
Mana
May's
Sprout has
doing
been
the
listening to
evening
that
DIY if
so
anybody wants it.
often.
Now I can be that could be a character from Sailor Moon. Transform!
Honestly, no.
Persona!
I want
I
to see
knew
this
it.
wand. I want to see this wand.
Here, check it out.
You know what's really funny is the fact
That's
that I've heard that
beautiful.
song numerous times, but I've never actually sat down and watched Frozen. I've actually seen the play that was in Disney World, and I still have not seen the movie.
Oh, Seth has the perfect comment. I keep having more little girls. I have all of Frozen memorized.
Hi,
You should, Seth.
yeah, that'll do it.
That's it. Yeah, no, actually,
That will do it.
Ms. Mana and I had gone years having never watched the first Frozen. You know, this was before Frozen 2 came out. And it became a matter of principle. We said, we're not going to watch this. And of course, Mana Sprout is born, and you know, sometime thereafter
There you
we
go.
have to watch it. And
It
yeah,
was decided.
but I
It
have
was
to admit,
decided.
I actually really like it. Both Ms. Mana and I are totally into it. At first I said I actually really have a soft spot in my heart for Moana. Such a good movie.
Same.
Also really good.
Oh, but
I've only
Frozen
seen
2
part.
is getting close. Both are good. What requests do we have, everybody? I'm able to ask KK to leave it up to him, give him a mood, or request a specific song. So I'm fine for whatever.
Ooh,
Blogger,
I
what's
have
up?
I
one.
really don't know the songs and stuff like that because I'm a complete newbie to Animal Crossing. My brother played it when I was younger on the GameCube, but I've never. Animal Crossing New Horizons is my first jump into Animal Crossing. I never
Gotcha.
had too many other games I played at the time, like Smash Brothers, Mario Sunshine, Sonic Adventure 2, Crazy Taxi. Those were the stuff that I played. when I
Ooh,
was
Crazy Taxi, let's go.
All right, well, let's have
Yes.
KK Slider play that song "Crazy Taxi." No,
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Famous.
Yeah, yeah.
what do you think would happen?
Taxi.
What do you think would happen if I
Great.
asked, "Give me that one song," and I
Let's
I
see what
forget?
happens. Do it.
Oh,
You should do
no.
it.
Do it.
All right,
He's
all right,
he's
I'm
gonna
doing it.
play something random and tell you he doesn't know it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna do it. I'm gonna use the controller.
Well, I'm saying you're not gonna get anything from him. Is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Well, sure, but let's
Yeah, let's do it anyway.
for fun.
Yeah.
Funsies.
Or
All
or
right.
like lucky KK.
There you go.
I am not necessarily too bothered. The experience will be worth it, I think. And this
Yeah,
is, by the way,
definitely.
why I have my keyboard, because this takes forever.
Oh, I believe it. But can you imagine that if you could actually make KK Slider sing one of the songs from Crazy Taxi?
Yeah,
How
right.
cool would
if
that
it's another
be?
Nintendo property, that would be pretty wild.
You know,
Oh,
what'd be,
actually, yeah.
you know what'd
Oh,
be
go
funny
ahead.
though? If for the Mario stuff, they Tataka or whoever decided to slip in some Mario songs into the
Crazy
code.
taxi.
Yeah.
Jump Up Superstar.
Jump up,
That'd be a great
superstar.
one.
Da, 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 da. Wait, that's like
That is
Pinocchio or
such
something.
a catchy. That is such a catchy song. I can't believe when I first heard that song, and I actually got a little sneak peek. Some people don't know about this, but I went to the Nintendo World Championship qualifying round in Chicago in 2017.
Wait, guys, hold on a
Go
second.
ahead.
Wait,
All
hold on.
right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Guys, he's playing the Wild World theme.
This is so
Nice.
good.
Mana,
I don't have this song.
my childhood. Holy moly.
Okay, we're gonna pump the tunes up, and we're all just gonna bliss out for a minute. Okay.
Okay, go ahead. I'll
I'm
finish my
gonna
story
cry.
afterwards.
This is my childhood. Holy moly. Oh, my childhood. Oh my goodness. I remember.
Everything that has transpired has
Oh,
done so
Mana,
according to my
what
design.
you just did,
It was
you broke my child.
rebel friends to subscribe
I'm
to
so
Crazy
glad.
Taxi is the secret code word for the Wild World theme.
Good morning, D.
Who knew? And we just discovered. How amazing is that? That was
You got.
awesome.
Oh, wow. My
So there's also
childhood.
like I
Oh,
remember if you go on
hey,
the
one second.
wiki.
Sorry to interrupt
Yeah.
you.
No, you're
We
fine.
just had a huge resub by our friend Mr. Dacre. 32 months of subscribing to the channel.
Wowie zowie.
Wow.
Mr. Dacre, thank you so much. Welcome on in. Thank you for coming. So good to see you again, my friend. What is up? What is up? If we could drop some Art of M cheers in the chat for Mr. Dacre, it'd be amazing. Thank you so much.
Mr. Dacre is really awesome. That is amazing support.
Right? And if you don't know, in fact, Mr. Dacre is a streamer as well. Has a YouTube channel as well. I'm gonna put a shout out right there for Mr. Dacre. Don't know that Mr. Dacre has actually been active recently. I know there's been a lot going on, but Dacre, thank you so much for coming on in. I missed you. Good to see you.
Mr. Dacre, definitely good to see you come back.
Yeah.
You're awesome.
So I want to get back to a couple of things. First of all, I want to get back to Mr. Dacre had a story, and then Memory Martin had a story. I think probably we'll do Memory Martin and then go to sorry, not Mr. Dacre, Scooter. Scooter had a story, And I'm hearing echo. That might be from Scooter's phone. I think it is.
Check.
Ooh, I have one too, but after.
Okay. And then also, Seth says, "Tell me how you made those gifts, Art of Mana. A sorcerer never tells his secrets." No, actually, I think.
Did this fix the echo by any chance?
Sorry, what now?
Did this fix the echo by any chance?
It seems to be. Yeah, it seems to have. Yes.
Okay, I just put you on speakerphone.
Okay. Yeah. There you go.
Try that.
But Seth, no, I'd be happy to tell you. It was sort of a convoluted process, but it involved many applications and various things. The quick way of describing it is I used clips on my iPhone. And then I imported those into Filmora by Wondershare, which then I used to create GIFs, which I then dropped into Photoshop to edit and refine before exporting, and that was my workflow. Probably could have done it in an easier way, but that's the way I did it. So okay,
They came out great though.
thank you. I appreciate that. I'm very proud of it. I think it turned out good. Okay, so let's do Memory Martin. If you want to just share what you were saying real quick, because it was on the topic there.
Oh yeah, well first off, Cooper, well, he was here, he just left. Let me see, where was it? So there are actually 3 invalid songs in the game, called Hazir 01, Hazir 02, Hazir 03, which means Miss in Japan. And Hazir 1 is a cover of the Wild World and City Folk title theme.
That's okay. So is that why we got that then? Probably.
I guess they were going to include them in the game, and then maybe like something was wrong, like maybe like the audio, like something was up with the audio or something, so they had to remove it, or it was just a time crunch sort of thing, like when they were delaying the game.
Right.
When they delayed the game.
Real important.
Maybe just for fun.
Jenna says that that they're in need of more prayers, so you absolutely have them. I had heard that your family member was doing better, but I'm hoping this isn't related. So yeah, but know that you're in my thoughts and prayers.
Same here, Power Ranger Jenna. Same here.
Scooter, what were you
Prayers,
going to share?
condolences,
Oh, good.
all to you.
Thank you. Scooter, what were you going to
Did
share?
you have some of the presents from out at the museum? Because I just noticed that like 2 of them were gone.
I took 2. I'm clearing out inventory space right now.
I was just making sure it wasn't somebody else.
Nope.
Because I'm like half paying attention.
No worries.
I brought a bunch of extra DIYs and left them in front of the museum if anybody wants to grab some.
Oh, thank you.
Yay, I think there are some I still don't.
Take a look.
I appreciate that.
Oh,
Thank
whoa.
you so much, Animate Barrel. Actually, you're also welcome to put any or to check and see what DIYs and music I have over on the southwest corner of the island. Take whatever you need. Jenna says the prayers are for them. What do you need them for? If you don't, well, you don't have to share either, but you can count on prayers nonetheless.
Yeah.
But
Sometimes it can be very personal, and sometimes it's not a good time to talk about those.
Right.
Either way, prayers are with you. We know you know that we care about you, and we hope that everything turns out okay.
Absolutely.
And sorry I had to step away for a moment because I sneezed.
We all have those moments. It's all right. You gotta sneeze, right?
Oof. Okay, Jenna.
Did Memory Martin finish her story? I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was just saying that there were 3 invalid songs in the game, and one of them was a title theme.
I'm just making sure because I know we get off to different topics and whatnot, so I want to make sure that you got everything in there before I finish mine.
Yeah. Go for it. Share what you were going to share.
Okay, so we
Me?
were talking about for people who just dropped in, we were talking about Mario Odyssey. We were talking about the Jump Up Superstar. It just takes me back because I got to go to the Nintendo World Championship 2017 qualifying round in Chicago. I was very fortunate able to make the trip. Did a nice bus or a train trip because it's only like 2.5 hours away, and I went up there for the day. Funny enough, I was working at Best Buy at the time, and the qualifying round was at a Best Buy, so I thought that was actually kind of hysterical. Anyways, so I go there and stuff, and they had someone dressed up as Mario. Got to take pictures with him and whatnot. That was really cool. I got to meet, if people don't know, Abdallah Smash. Got to meet him out of nowhere. He was actually walking out when I was walking in, and then I was just wanted to talk to him, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm a big fan. It's cool, and he actually did a little video intro for me that I used a
Nice.
little bit, so that was really cool. So I went and did the qualifying round, which was Mario Kart 7. I really wish they put me in the younger kids bracket because everyone was using a cheat where you fall in the lava and then you glitch yourself forward to actually get the higher score. So, fortunately, I felt that was a little unfair, but whatever. But I still enjoyed the trip because I also got to play Metroid Samus's Return on the 3DS and Mario Odyssey before they were officially released. And I got to go to New Donk City, and my mind was blown when I first played it.
That is so cool.
Scooter.
Yeah,
Scooter.
just the 10 minutes that I got to play each game was highly worth it. I actually met some people from Nintendo Treehouse. One person actually helped with the Metroid Samus Return, so that was really, really cool. Got a My Nintendo pin for being there and stuff like that, but
That's
probably
amazing.
one of the most amazing probably one of the most coolest Nintendo trips I ever done. Besides going to the Nintendo New York store back in 2011.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
That was so cool.
Really quickly,
Yeah.
I want to welcome in a couple of people, Pikachu Potters in, and also YouTube Vino SFN, who is coming in sort of as an extended member of the Styx raid. So welcome. I'm Mana, and I am going to mute the background noise here real quick. There we go. I'm Mana. I'm an E for everyone, of course, family-friendly variety streamer. I focus on Nintendo, retro on original hardware, and indie titles. I have been playing a lot of Animal Crossing on stream. We'll probably get some Mario here in a little bit as well. And I just enjoy
Thanks for
connecting.
joining the Friends of Mana.
Thank you so much for that follow. I enjoy connecting to people through this community. It's an awesome community. A member of Family Friendly Live myself. Super awesome community. Great people. Familyfriendly.live if you're interested. So yeah, thank you so much to everyone who is new around here. I appreciate you taking the time to get to know me and see if this is something up your alley. Feel free to ask me any questions you might have. I do have a bunch of people in voice chat tonight, which is not always something that's common. But it's nice when we do it. So if I don't get to your comments right away, please understand that's directly related to the fact that I'm in call with a bunch of people. Now, Jenna, I'm gonna go ahead and add you into the voice call, and I know you wanted to share a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Jenna is gonna come in, and let's see. Here we go. Jenna, you are live. Welcome.
Welcome in, Jenna.
Hello, Jenna.
Hello.
Alright, so you want an explanation on like what's going on?
Sure, if you'd like to. It's totally up to you. Do know that this is all being recorded, so if you...
Oh yeah, no, I'm fine with it.
Okay, all right.
So,
Before you do that, I'm just gonna ask, Scooter, your phone's getting that road noise. I'm wondering if maybe is it? Here's what I'm gonna say. I want you to focus on driving. I can mute you on this end for while Jenna's chatting, or I could
Here,
or
I'll just mute myself.
okay,
Just
all
mute
right,
myself.
okay. I just didn't want to have you do anything that's dangerous or anything like that. So
Nope, I got my eyes on the road. We're good. All right, here I go.
okay, all right, Jenna, go for it.
Alright, so do you want me to start with what happened with my nephew or start with what's going on with me?
Well, so it sounds like your nephew's doing well, right?
Kind of.
Okay.
So with my nephew, he's 2 years old, and my sister took him to his primary doctor because he had some swelling in his neck, and she didn't know what was going on. Like, we originally thought it was like some kind of infection. We don't know how it would have gotten infected, but thought it was some kind of infection. So she took him to his primary doctor, and she sent her to the emergency room to get blood work. And when she was at the emergency room, they admitted him because the swelling in his neck was pushing onto his trachea, which is basically how you breathe.
Yeah.
That's the main tube where you breathe, and it's pushing on that. And so they got worried because he is only 2, and he also isn't talking. Like
right.
he talks, but he can't hold a conversation or say like this. I can't breathe. Like he can't say that.
Right.
And so they admitted him because they needed to keep an eye on him because it could go from bad to worse within seconds. And so while he was there, they ended up giving him a COVID test. I don't know why they just gave him a COVID test because I guess that's protocol now.
And that could be
yeah, and so they did that. They did blood work like 3 times. But the first time they did blood work on him, they tied him down. And they like traumatized this poor little 2-year-old.
That must be scary.
And they just tied him down for like no reason. Like instead of having my sister hold him down, they literally tied him to the bed.
Right.
And so that my sister had to deal with all that, and basically they ended up giving him an MRI.
Okay.
They sedated him and put him in for an MRI. And I think that's why they had to give him the COVID test, was because
okay.
now with sedation, you have to have a COVID test for anesthesia. I don't know why, I haven't looked into it, but now that I think about it, I think that's what it is.
Okay.
So they did an MRI and they found a deep abscess in his neck.
They found what? I missed that.
An abscess deep in his neck.
But not cancerous or is that the right?
They can't completely rule it out.
Okay.
Without like taking it out or anything. But no signs of it being cancer.
Good. Okay.
Because he is acting normal. He is being a regular 2-year-old. He just has a swollen neck and has some kind of abscess. Which my mom, when she was younger, she used to get cysts in her neck.
Okay.
So it could be related to that as well.
Okay.
He could have inherited that from my mom. And so they think it's just an abscess and it's not like a tumor or anything. And so they kept him for an extra 2 days. And for those 2 days, I was at my sister's house, basically helping my nephew survive. My other nephew survived because my sister and her husband, well, her fiance, they were lucky. They let both of them into the hospital. And with COVID right now,
which isn't always common.
Yeah, but they let both of them in the hospital and let both of them sleep at the hospital.
Good.
And so I slept over at my sister's house with the 5-year-old.
Hmm.
But then he got to come home. They put him on an IV, and I guess it was going down and everything, and swelling went down. But he has to have 2 follow-up appointments
And
to make sure like it doesn't get bigger or doesn't get
sure,
smaller.
but he's home
No,
now.
he's home. He's playing with his older brother. He is the happiest kid in the world to be home.
Good.
But yeah, and the part with when I was watching my nephew, the first night was he was like, he asked me, we were laying in bed, and he's like, "Is mommy and daddy gonna come home tomorrow?" And that just broke my heart.
Mm.
And I had to tell him. I was like, "No, buddy, they're gonna stay at the hospital with Hayden," and stuff like that. So yeah, but he's well. Everything's going great with him.
Good.
He made a really good recovery. Then with me, you want me to take a break so you can address chat?
I'm good. Go for it.
Okay, so with me, back in June, July, I broke my wrist.
I think I remember you actually mentioning that before.
I later found out that technically it's not my wrist that I broke. I've been saying I broke my wrist, but technically it wasn't my wrist. Technically I broke my hand.
Okay.
It was just easier to say wrist. So when
Sure.
I broke my wrist, it was the most common fracture that you have in like your hand and wrist area, and that was a scaphoid fracture. And so
okay.
with the scaphoid fracture, it can affect your thumb and your wrist. So that's where your thumb is connected to your wrist.
And are you getting numbness now? Is that what's going on?
So now I've been in physical therapy for a month or 2. And I have one more physical therapy appointment, but I took all this week off, and because I was at my sister's and stuff. But now I have numbness in my pointer finger and my thumb. So like, it's not that I can't feel them. It's like, you know when you get Novocaine at the dentist?
Uh-huh.
And like you can feel your chin, you know it's there.
Right.
If you press on it, it just feels like funny.
Mm-hmm.
So it feels like that. Like it feels like they're numb and like I can move them and everything, but they just feel numb and.
Right. Well, I'm gonna definitely, I'll be keeping my thoughts in my prayers. I think I mentioned this. I don't know if you heard, but I've been kind of dealing with some nerve issues with my arm, and getting an appointment, getting to see your doctor, best thing I can say. He told me that it was good to come in. I did a couple of tests. He was able to rule out some things, or at least mostly rule them out, and then said, just wait, see if that continues and persists. I'm at the point now, actually, I can say that it has gotten a lot better. And so I'm hopeful that it was agitation of the nerve endings, and it's doing better now. So we'll see. But yeah. Also, Vino SFN has said that they hope you're doing well. You've got a lot on your plate. And Chrono says goodbye to everyone. And so yeah. So everybody, I just want to request that you keep Jenna and their family and your thoughts and prayers. That'd be awesome. I sure would appreciate that.
Appreciate that. I'd really appreciate it too. Also, I have some good news.
Yay! Good news. Hey, wait, before the good news, I'm just gonna I think wrap up the island here, close the gates, and switch over to Mario 35 while you share the good news. Okay? Okay.
So, because of the comment, I hope you're doing well through everything and all that. Well, January 1st, 2021, I will be depression free for 2 years.
Yay! Oh my gosh, that's huge.
I've been tested so many times. I cannot express how many times I've been tested this year, and where I've gotten back into a depression, and I pushed through it and I avoided it somehow. And the thing that's getting me through 2020 is I want to hit that 2 year mark because I had never been 2 year depression free since I was 12 years old.
Can I just say that is huge, and I appreciate you sharing something so powerful and meaningful and personal with all of us. That's huge. Jenna, congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, I suffered with depression for a long time.
Yeah.
And it got way worse before it got better.
There are probably a lot of people. I presume. I mean, and I myself have struggled with depression at times in my life, and so there are probably a lot of people out there who are either watching this or might watch this later, who are also in that same boat. And so to share that, I think will probably make a big difference in someone's life. It certainly is meaningful. Thank you so much. That's huge. Matsky actually just came in and said that Matsky has also dealt with depression before and suicidal thoughts. And
I've
said,
had suicidal thoughts before as well.
"Oh gosh,
I've tried before.
oh gosh, all
I've
the more
attempted.
reason that I am so grateful that you're doing well. Also, I know it's not just I mean, it's a wild path that you can't always predict. So it sounds like you've got a really strong support network now, right?
Well, I've been in therapy. I've had the same therapist since I was 7, and what it basically is when I was 12, my grandfather passed away of cancer, and I saw him take his last breath. Like I was in the room with him when he died. And then 2 years later, my mom died. And then 2 years later, my other grandfather died. And so it was just a tumble of events that just kept happening. Every time I would get back up, something would knock me back down.
Right.
And I got to a point where like this stuff isn't knocking me down. It's making me stronger and it's helping me to tell people that, yeah, things happen, but you will get through it. And as long as you can know and feel and you want to get through it, you have to want to get through it to get through it. And I know it sounds cruel. It's like to beat depression, you have to want to beat it. If you start getting comfortable in it and getting comfortable, like, oh, this is my life now, it's going to be 10 times harder. Once you get in your head, like, I want to do this, I don't want to feel like this anymore, and you start doing things to change that, it feels like, how did I let it get so bad?
Well, Jenna, thank you so much for sharing all that, and yeah, I appreciate that. I'm gonna actually first of all, I'm gonna thank Kenzie for resubscribing. I'm gonna thank all of you for sharing so much today and for joining in the voice chat. I really appreciate that. Kenzie, I'm not going just yet, but thank you for 5 months of subscribing. We've had some really terrific conversations here. I'm gonna close the voice chat. So everybody, thank you so much.
Yeah, anytime.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Didn't get a chance to say
Bye.
to you.
Oh, go for it.
Amanda,
For,
Amanda, wait.
oh wait, go.
Oh, I'm about to head to bed, so have a good night, everybody.
And get well. God bless you. I hope
God
that
bless.
you
I shall. Thank
beat
you, my
beat
friend.
COVID. All right, Mike Tron.
I will.
Okay.
Yes.
Please.
Beat it. Beat it up.
That's right. That's right,
Oh, I
Matsky.
Beat it like a Michael Jackson.
Okay.
I'm a boxing match with it.
That's right. Okay, Scooter, go ahead and share the last little thing, and then I'm gonna close the voice chat.
Sounds good. First off, Jenna, I am proud of you. I've been just
Uh-oh.
Out.
We're losing. We're losing.
Oh no! Don't lose me.
Here, I'm
Am I
gonna.
still there?
You're still here.
Hold on.
Yep, let's try this. Let's see if
Hey,
that's
that's so much better. That's much better.
Thumbs up.
Vino, I'm gonna send you
Okay,
that
there we
link
go.
right now.
Perfect. So, first off, quickly, Jenna, I'm so proud of you. I know that you're coming over a lot, overcoming a lot, and I definitely feel like I know what you're talking about, and I've been there in those type, not exactly those type of situations, but believe me, you're not alone in those, and I'm very proud of you. It's something that I'm still trying to push through, because I definitely have a lot of anxiety, and it can lead to depression. So I'm very proud of you for overcoming that.
Everything that has transpired has done so according to
My
my
anxiety.
design.
That's something I still have to work on.
There you go.
Friends to subscribe
That's awesome.
to your
There you go.
Jenna,
By the
love to
way,
you as
Nana.
well. Thank you.
Love you,
By the
Mana
way,
and
Nana,
friends.
Well,
I-
we love you too, Jenna. We love you too.
Aw.
I just subbed for
We love you, Dana.
5. Love you guys. I just subbed for 5 months straight.
That's
Hey,
awesome. Thank you
that's
so
amazing.
much.
I just,
Awesome.
I just, no,
Well,
it's gonna. I just used 5 sub tokens just now.
Oh my
okay.
gosh. Thank you so much, Jenna. You
Well,
didn't have to
Mana
do
I
that,
does
but thank
subbed for
deserve
you.
it.
5 months.
Mana does totally deserve it.
Shoot.
Oh
Aw.
yeah. I just wanted my heart back.
Yeah. That's it. There you
Gotta have
go.
that
It's
heart back.
back.
There you go. Get
Oh,
that heart
yeah.
back.
And I have this.
There you go. Have the heart.
There you
Get
go.
that heart back.
Hey, I just threw in chat the Discord link. If anyone of you who are friends would like to join, that is the link. It's not fully public yet. There's still some things I keep saying I got to work on this, but it's there. You can come and join. Feel free. Please read the welcome, and then please read the roles section.
The rules.
There you go.
Yes.
Rules.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So 2 good things that happened recently, and thanks to a lot of prayers. I don't know if you heard about it. I know we kind of talked. I think we might have talked about it. But our dog recently had surgery for tumors.
Oh yeah.
The test came back non-cancerous. It's all benign.
Oh, good. Good.
Yay!
Thank goodness.
So yes. So obviously Kendra got the dog as a puppy. So obviously that's it's really important that she's going to be fine. And also the other good news, I actually just got my car back today from being fixed from that car accident back in October.
Oh, good. And
Peter,
is
can I ask you a
it all
question?
cleaned up and everything?
It's all fixed. There's no more Rocky Balboa bruise, is what I like to call it.
I like that. No more Rocky Balboa bruise.
Oh, and
Where am I hearing these sounds? I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good. And one thing I had to ask you, man, did you watch the Super Nintendo World?
Yes.
Talking about that before. Well, not like in detail, but I
Oh
asked
my!
him about it before.
What wasn't that the coolest looking place ever?
I cannot wait.
And I love Miyamoto. So modest. It's like, okay, Dad's got to show things to Mario and Luigi. I'm like,
I know, that was fantastic.
his
I'm
humor
sorry, I'm
is
hearing
so
Mario in the
over the
background.
top.
Oh,
my
sorry,
goodness.
here I
I'd
had
love
this
to meet
earlier.
that man in person.
Yeah.
I'd
Oh
love to
my
meet that
gosh.
man.
Yeah. Miyamoto is just such an amazing individual. I think he'll definitely be fondly remembered.
Absolutely.
When the day comes that he passes. I mean, he's
Yeah.
really, I would say probably the
I
most.
still remember Iwata when Iwata passed.
Oh, I know that was so
man,
tragic.
that was so devastating.
I have to go get my Switch.
That was so devastating.
I feel like in so many ways, Miyamoto is the sort of the creator of video games. Like I know that video games were not invented by him. I know that they've been around for a long time, and before he was doing really anything with them. But in terms of what video games are today, they would not be what they are today without Miyamoto.
I mean, there's no way around it because he saved the video game crash of the 80s. In the
Right?
80s.
Yeah.
He literally saved it with Donkey Kong and Super Mario Brothers. They saved video games from crashing. Like, there's no way,
Right.
no other way you can put it. It saved the video game industry.
Yep.
Now, not to say that video games probably still couldn't exist. I'm sure they probably could have. But you still can't deny the fact, the impact that Super Mario Brothers has made. It's as big as Mickey, and it's kind of funny because now Nintendo has their own park. A lot of people are like, Miyamoto is the Disney of video games.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can't deny the facts.
Yeah, no.
I know, it's like if it weren't for that, I don't know what I have no idea what my uncle would be doing. I don't know, because I've told anyone who's new here. I was born in Hong Kong, lived there for 6 years, and then moved to the States when I was 6. My next door neighbor got me into Shaggy Conroy. I don't know how many of you know him.
Oh,
He's
yes.
been doing Let's Plays for forever. He's the one who got me. If it weren't for my next door neighbor, he wouldn't have got me into video games and Pokemon, and specifically. I don't know where I'd be right now. I would not have met my 2 best friends.
That's awesome.
We've been friends for 6 years now.
I can definitely say video games have impacted my life. It's, how I was talking about depression and whatnot, but video games is my source. People don't realize why I love video games because it's the one thing that gave me happiness as a kid after all the struggles and stuff that I had to go through that no kid should ever have to go through. It's the one thing that's there for me that no one else could have done.
Yeah.
And that's why I still play those games.
I'm curious what Twitchy Berry is referring to when he says it's a very American perspective. And then second of all, I want to just address that Vino SFN says that they are unable to get into my Discord. It's limited apparently to 100 people, which it should not be. And there are more than 100 in the server, so not sure why you're getting that error.
I know what that error is. It's
Oh,
that error
you're
means
on 100 servers.
yes. That's exactly what I was about to say.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think he's in too much servers. Yeah, I'm in the
so
same
you're gonna have
page.
to go to the
100 servers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I've
you've
been there. That's true. So you'll have
you're gonna have to
to
delete a
send
server.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm in a lot of servers as well.
Me too.
So I can relate. I can relate.
Also, Hater rolled out there.
Hater rolled as well. That was going to be the third thing.
Oh yeah.
Jenna.
Scoop ya.
Yes.
I have a question. You don't have to answer, but I'm just really curious.
Okay, shoot.
How do you drive?
Wow.
Like, do you have like accommodations
That's
or?
a good question.
I think that's an excellent question. A lot of people are very interested in how I do things, how I play video games, how I play even Guitar Hero. I get those questions, and I don't take offense to that because I want people to learn. I remember kids always come up to me and ask me things, and they're like, "What is wrong with your hands?" And I know the parents are like, "No, don't say that. It doesn't offend me because they just don't know. They're trying to learn." So anyways, to answer your question, the only accommodation that I have is a steering wheel knob. And what that is, it's like a doorknob that you clasp onto the wheel, so then that way you can use one hand to turn left, right, and it goes around. That's the only accommodation that I actually needed. I am very fortunate because I was really worried when I was getting the car is gear shifts. The ones that you have to click a button. Yeah. I was really worried about how that's going to work. And unfortunately, that was my rental car. So that was kind of a struggle, of course. but it was okay. It wasn't that bad. But I'm very thankful because I never tried a car with a dial.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of newer cars have that now. That if people would know, a lot of newer cars have a dial that you just turn left and right. And my goodness,
Oh,
I could
snap.
not have asked for a better choice. The dial just easily turns left and right, makes it very comfortable for me. I love this car. I couldn't ask. The only thing I wish it wasn't white, but whatever.
What color would you have chose if you could?
Oh, blue.
Okay.
Blue,
Okay.
easily.
Hey,
Blue.
Vino's in the chat and rolled. How are you doing?
Yes, I saw
Okay, I literally have to go to bed now because I am
Oh,
like
yeah.
2 hours ahead of you.
That's totally fine.
Oh,
Jenna, thank you
Oh,
so
you're like
much
3
for-
a.m. Like 3.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Oh, that's
real
fine.
quick.
Thank you.
Here, he gives you a big old puppy hug and tail wag. And everybody
Aw.
else.
Aw.
Jenna, thank
Gotta love the
you
puppy
for
hugs and
the chatting, for sharing the depth of your experience. Thank you for the sub. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful sleep, and I'll catch you later.
Sleep
care,
well.
Jenna.
Thank you. I hope
You
everything
sleep well.
works
Take
out
care of
with
yourself,
the.
okay?
I hope everything works out with like the nerves and stuff and
Yeah.
all that.
Me
Thank
too.
you everyone for the prayers and everything, and to thank you guys for always being like a community that if I know like if I ever leave, I can always come back no matter what.
Absolutely.
And be like, not just be welcomed back, but like it would be like I never left. So
Exactly.
I love you all, and it's great here. So and I always love to come back.
Jenna,
And every time I come back, people are like,
Jenna,
Jenna.
Jenna, we love you too.
Yeah.
And just let you know, Jenna, if there's any time you want to talk to me, because I know that we would definitely have that personal level, especially dealing with those type of things. If you ever want someone to chat to, just privately, please message me. Okay.
You can
you as
do
well.
that to me as
Same.
well.
I
You
always
can
keep
private
people
message me if you
on.
need anything.
Oh man.
I have
be
Discord on my
alone.
phone. I have Discord on my phone, so I'll definitely be able to see the message and I'll respond back. And anytime you want to have a chat,
Okay.
I'm always open for that. Okay. You take care of yourself.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right.
Good
Bye,
night.
guys.
Thank you.
Bye,
Good
Jenna.
night.
Good night.
Much love.
Wow, that
Much
was
love.
awesome.
God
Oh
bless.
my gosh. What
Wasn't
a
it
just
such
a
a inspiring
lovely
story?
Yeah, oh man, this is what a lovely night this has turned out to be. Just I'm so glad that
And this video needs to be
Even though it came late.
be archived.
The stomp on that hammer, bro.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm
This
watching
video
it.
needs to be archived, Manna. This one definitely needs to be archived because it
Yes.
shows a real powerful message.
I agree.
Yeah.
I like that. So good.
Yeah, but it's so funny because like with what Scooter was saying, that was why like especially this year, ironically enough, this just kind of made me want to do stuff more. Like with the passion project, I'm hoping to get. I'm gonna start getting the funds for that next year. I'm probably not gonna be able to launch the site until like a couple of years down the road,
Sure.
probably. I don't know that much. But yeah, and it's so funny because like I was talking about this with my dad. I don't know how many of you remember. There was like a migraine commercial a few years ago where this daughter was showing her mom what she was experiencing, like via VR headset.
Okay.
So I was talking with my dad, and I was like, "Why is it no one has done that for someone with like autism or like I don't know if this could quite apply, but maybe like the LGBT.
That's interesting.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if the second one could apply as well, but like autism, I think that would be really, really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
Especially
be interesting when you think about it.
Spectrums. Yeah, because like my mom's friend's kid is also on the spectrum, but he's more severe than me. So like I met him a couple times growing up. So like he's at the point where he can't live on his own. He like because I remember like the last time I saw her, she was telling me how he's also into pentatonics, and there was one time where she was outside and she came running into his room and she thought he was like screaming about something or whatever. No, he was just singing along to pentatonics.
Aww.
That's
That's
fantastic.
very nice. Absolutely.
Oh dear.
Oh boy, it's a castle one. That's not good.
And I
Come on, man, you got this.
Yeah.
I'm worried about the time. I'm worried about
Yeah,
the
the
time.
time always gets you. Oh,
do you have
whoa.
do you have coins?
I do. I'm
I'm
using them. Using them right now.
Okay, yeah,
Uh-oh.
use those up.
Oh no!
Man, Deathmatch.
Whoa.
Find the next time on Infiltrating.
Is that maybe like the like maybe one of the devils from the Doom games or something?
That doesn't sound like something I'd play.
Pass it to Will.
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Does anyone know where I'm supposed to go? Oh, hey, I went the right way. Okay. Oh no! And I ran out of time. Oh, that's okay. That's all right. Second place. Second place. I'll take second. Not yeah.
I should have said anything.
Were you able to get Luigi yet?
I haven't. I heard from Seth. There's a way to do it where you don't have to actually get to level 100. But I'm
He says
committed
it
to getting to
holding
100.
L.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. I think you hold left when you start a game and something like that. But honestly, I'm fine with just leveling up to level 100. I'm at 93,
sure.
so I'm well
yeah,
on my
you're
way.
almost there.
Yeah, I'm almost there. So
I played because I didn't really have time to stream it. I think it was just a day that I was be able to chill before work. So I played a little bit of Mario 35 before I had to go to work,
Mhm.
and I couldn't believe it. I came in first place, and I beat someone that was a level 42 double star.
Oh wow, that's someone who's played a lot. My goodness.
Yeah, I beat them, and it was hard. I literally had like 20 seconds left, and I was just using all my stuff. I was using everything I had to keep me going, keep me going. And my wife's like, "You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose." I'm like, "Don't tell me that." And I actually won, and I saved the clip. Saved the clip, so I'm gonna have to show that next time I stream because it was crazy. And then I saw the person that was there. I'm like, 42 double star. Whoa!
Nice.
Whoa, dude.
Hey,
oh dear is right.
Vino's in the chat. I just dropped Vino in. Hey.
Hey, Vinos.
Hang on.
Hey.
I don't know if you got a mic or not, but
Yeah, I do. Can you hear me?
hey, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Welcome. Hey, nice to meet you on this side of things. Cool.
I see Vino
me to
plays
the other
Fortnite,
side.
and he's a Fortnite pro.
Does
Yes,
that where?
kinda.
Yeah, where do you see that?
I scream every night for like 2 hours.
Oh, nice. I actually, I have to say, I find it surprising. I never thought I'd be into Fortnite, but my best friend was like, "You gotta play this with me," and I downloaded it, and I'm kind of hooked. And right now they're doing this whole Mandalorian crossover, and you can get the Mandalorian as
Oh, yeah, I have
your
that skin.
character. Oh, it's so cool, and you get all the Beskar, and it's fun. So,
The-
I like that
the
more
only
than
time I will
everything
play
else.
Fortnite. The only
is
time I
where-
play is with friends.
The only skins I wear
can't
is Stark
play
Bomber.
Yes, I'm. Okay, so Scooter first. Scooter, what was that you were saying?
I'm saying Fortnite is great to play with friends, but it's just one game I will not play alone.
Sure.
I can't do it alone.
Okay.
But if I got friends and buddies that want to play with them, I do okay. But it was so cool that it was probably a few months ago that I got my first win, and I actually got the final KO.
Ooh,
I actually got the
nice.
final KO.
Nice.
That's a good
But
feeling.
my friend made the joke. Well, yeah, he's like, well, with 967 bullets, you better get that last. I'm like, to be fair, okay, I got you.
And then Vino, you were gonna say something that I kind of missed what you were saying.
So I'm basically grinding my like Twitch right now. But I don't stream that much. I just make content on YouTube.
All right.
I'm just dropping the montage like during winter break.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
that's awesome.
sounds good. Well, best of luck to you on that.
Yeah.
Well,
montages are really cool.
Yeah, I'm.
I got
Go ahead.
I got the song already, so like I just need a clip out that like
Your highlights
I just
from.
need yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Just be very careful about songs.
Can't be
yeah,
copywritten. Yep.
Yeah, DMCA. I forgot about that.
Yep.
Yeah, just be very
Yeah.
careful. Even video game music, sometimes even they can go
That's right.
Especially
Yeah.
Capcom.
So
Capcom did it to me.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna actually drop out of the quad here, which is where I'm at in Discord right here. I'm gonna drop out so that I can address everyone as I close out the stream. But I want to thank you so much to everyone who was in voice chat and who's here now in voice chat for making this just a really memorable stream. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it was a great time. I'm glad I was able to join in on my ride home. It was fun.
Yeah.
I also came from Sticks.
I'm glad I joined in
Yeah.
late.
Oh, hey, minute, real quick. So, I just remembered. So that multiplayer game that I was talking about like an hour ago, I'll give you a hint. It has to do with you, and no, it's not Zelda.
Has to deal with you.
So there is a mobile title in the Mana franchise that's in Japan that is like a massively multiplayer game. Could that be it?
No, but you're on the right track.
I'm on the right track. What is a local online multiplayer? Could it be?
So like the way they do it is usually like they go to like I guess whoever has the game, they go to their house, they travel to their house, and then they like record it like nonstop until they beat the game, and then they just post it every day.
Oh, so is it Secret of Mana?
Yes.
Nice. Such a great game. Awesome.
I will
awesome.
say this though, they do curse.
Gotcha.
So just
Gotcha.
be mindful of that.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm
I
gonna
was enjoying your
disconnect.
playthrough of Secret of Mana.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna go back to that. We're gonna get there.
I hope you
eventually.
are able to at some point. I know
Someday,
obviously
someday.
COVID makes that hard, but I hope someday
Right.
you are able to go back with that with your buddies. Because I
But-
was really enjoying that.
That is a
I
good
wanna play it, it
segue.
sounds
That is a good segue into sharing a little bit about the plans for the next year, 2021. So, in fact, the plan is to play through the Zelda franchise. Now, that may be an overly ambitious goal to actually get through all of them, because there's a lot of Zelda games, and I'm not just talking about the obvious choices. I'm talking also about let's call it the less obvious ones, the games that often get forgotten or overlooked, the little extra bonus side quests and things like that. But what we're gonna do, I'm gonna actually invite people, friends of Mana, to join me in this quest. I will have walkthroughs, and you can actually come on air in this voice channel that we're just using today and help guide me through the games that I'm playing. If you want to be a part of that, you just have to keep an eye on Discord. I'll be putting out information. You can sign up and join me in streams. We'll go ahead and do that. It'll be a lot of fun. I've got the CDI. I've got the CDI games. We've got a ton of great stuff to be going through, which I'm really pumped about. So that's going to be 2021, and that's my main goal, is to really focus on the Zelda franchise. When I'm not playing Zelda, I'll probably still be playing Animal Crossing because it's just a game I enjoy. I really feel it belongs on this channel. It's a great fit. I also want, though, through all of this, to emphasize more connection and more opportunities for things outside of the realm of playing video games on the channel. I'd love to do more streams of just chatting on occasion. I definitely would love to do more on Discord, where I'm just hanging out with you and not even recording or streaming, just hanging out. I also definitely want to make more YouTube content. So there's a lot that's on my radar, and we'll see how it pans out. I am transitioning into this new job. It's great so far. Feels like I'm a lot less stressed. I'm just happier, more energetic. I have more time. Of course, that time needs to be spent doing quite a few things I was getting behind on, and a lot of projects around the house that still need to be done. But I'll keep you posted. So that's that. For anyone who came in with the raids today, then I hope you've enjoyed this. If there's anyone new out there now and you've enjoyed this time in the Art of Mana channel, please do consider following. I do have a YouTube channel, it's Art of Mana, a Twitter, Art of Mana, and a website, artofmana.com, where you can find a bunch of other links and relevant things that might be of use to you. So if that's interesting, just please don't hesitate to look me up and find out. We're gonna wrap things up. So I think we're gonna take a quick peek and see if there's someone we want to raid. I want to also share a few more appreciation comments here. Obviously, the big thing was Music by Sticks. We got that raid there that really was kind. Thank you so very much for that. I also am just shocked by all of the subs and resubs today. We had a bunch of them, in fact. So a big shout out to Animate Barrel, who not only subscribed themselves, but also gifted subscriptions. So those subscriptions went to Memory Martin, Chronolox, and Mictron Gaming. And then also a huge thanks to Gally Vandalid, For Sasha, Mr. Dacre, and Kenzie W44 and Power Ranger Jenna for those subscriptions. That was huge. Thank you so much for that. Also, thank you so much. We had a couple of new followers join us today, so thank you to For Sasha and YouTube Vino SFN. Lots of fun getting to know you and hanging out with you. I hope you've enjoyed your time here. That was awesome. So thank you, everyone. And I look forward to seeing you again next week. And Rolled. Thank you for coming back after so long. Yes, not even shocked by my presence. Wow. No, Rolled. It's awesome to see you, but I got to give a rollback. Welcome on in. I guess I got distracted having multiple conversations going on at once. But friends, some of you may not even know this. Rolled here, who has been a member of leadership, a huge support here in this community, and integral to Art of Mana. Super important person in all that we've done, because if you don't know this, Rolled is actually the very first ever friend of Mana. Mr. Dacre says, Rolled is here? This is true. Rolled is the first ever friend of Mana, and beyond that, Rolled is actually the one of the people who was in the very first stream and helped to name my Minecraft world, which really got me started on streaming, and I never looked back. Now we're at 584 streams in. Rolled, it's huge. Rolled has at various times been a member of the Art of Mana leadership team. It's been busy and doing lots of things lately.
That has transpired has done so according to
Barrel.
my design.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
To your channel.
No way. Oh man. Thank you, Animate Barrel, for gifting Rolled that sub. That is huge as well. Oh my goodness. So this is really an exciting reunion. I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you so much. Welcome back, Rolled. I hope you're doing well. I think so highly of you, so really appreciate it. I owe a lot of thanks to you. Woot woot indeed, Dash. And Rolled, you might see there's some things that look a little different around here right now. I think it's pretty nice. We're rocking it. We've got a lot of good people and great things, and I think some neat little effects and things around the stream. My friends, you know what I'm gonna do? I just took a quick peek. I didn't see a lot of people live at the moment. I'm going to just invite you all to do something which I think is always kind of cool. It's going to be the Mana Check raid. It's just one where I'm going to invite you. It's not going to be an official raid. It's just something to do on your free time when you're logging into Twitch. Please, let's make this one a family-friendly live Mana Check raid. If you go to familyfriendly.live, you'll find a link to our team page, and there you can find all of the streamers on Family Friendly Live. please check out someone that you haven't checked out before. Do that sometime this week. That'll make me hugely happy, and I'd really appreciate it. We've got a lot of great family-friendly content creators on there. Not every person streams games that are family-friendly, so be warned about that, but we hold ourselves to a high standard for family-friendly content. I don't watch Twitch very often anymore, Rolled says, but I'll try to keep coming back to your streams. Rolled, I appreciate that, and I understand. And no worries, you've got so much wonderful, good stuff going on in your life. Just pursue that. Don't worry. Thank you. Thank you for coming back here. You're always going to be a special part of this community, that's for sure. This has been a wonderful, wonderful night, my friends, so thank you. Next week, I'll keep you posted. Obviously, we have Christmas coming up. So I won't be streaming all week, but I'll be sneaking some streams in, that's for sure. Everybody, thank you again. As always, do good, be well, stay safe and healthy, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.